Welcome live viewers, welcome replay viewers to my broadcast. I am simulcasting on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube, all with the same username everywhere, Tiffany TLC Music. All my own music except one song written for me. Most of the music's modern American folk on acoustic guitar, but I also do some vocal looping, some bluesy songs, and I don't think you can hear the piano for some reason. Interesting. But I also have a piano keyboard right here, and I'm working on a new song with a piano arrangement. Stay tuned. Got some more practice that I need to do to get that one down, but it's very close to being ready. Yay. So I do come on most weekdays. I hop on at some point between 5:30 and 6:15 p.m. Pacific time, usually for about 4 songs, more or less. I do take requests. If you know my music, or if you don't know my music, you can make a request for a type of song, happy song, sad song, that sort of thing, a love song, and I can see if I can do something for you that matches your request. Please do know, for those who are new, I cannot see you, and it's okay if I don't see you individually, if you just want to watch. But if you want to shout out, if you want me to say hello, the only way I can see you specifically is if you chat. It's just the way it works with the multi-streaming. I'd have to have all the individual platforms open, which would crash my broadcast most certainly. All right, with the data. So what I have in mind tonight is I'm thinking I'm So Done. It's kind of maxed out a little bit. And then I'm thinking, well, I don't know exactly what, but I don't know what order, but I'm thinking TikTok. I'm thinking starting with awareness. I'm thinking maybe train, or maybe I Want to Live Before I Die. I don't know. But let's start with I'm So Done. Because why not? I'll turn the guitar way down. So this is not about being I'm so done with people. It's not about demonizing other people. It's more about just shaking off the stress in general terms. So. Hi, Alon. How are you? Good to see you. Oh, wow. That's kind of peaking. You know why? It's because my mic is taking in extra info. Hello. Here we go. Let's try that again. I'll just start in. Cute emoticons. For so long I held myself down. Down in the dark, deep underground. But I'm coming up, I'm stepping out. It's all I can do. Not to shine. Wow, I was almost peeking there. Hi, Alon. Alon is everywhere. I've got to do something real quick to fix this filter. I've got to improve my improve something that's not quite doing what it should do here. Output gain. I might not be able to do that right now quite the way I would want. But I think I'm going to reduce the output gain at least down to 5. All right. I'm going to look more into that later. All right. So that's... Thanks for all those cute emoticons, Alon. I like the heart listening to headphones. Oh my God, now you're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. You're everywhere. I think that's actually helpful when you're on multiple platforms, because it kind of, I think I've noticed that once there's one person, that I think the algorithm changes a little, and then it's like, oh, this is attracting a viewer, so let's get more viewers on. It must be good. Aw, how are you doing, Alon? So good to have you. I love the really moving photos and stuff that you put on Facebook. You know, you'll say like, hello everyone, and have this awesome photo. Where are you getting those? They're so gorgeous. There was the one with like, was it a sunset or a tree or something recently? Or maybe a sunset and a tree? I can't remember, but it was so pretty. All right. So we did I'm So Done. But I'm not so done with this broadcast. I've only done one song so far. Never fear, more broadcast is here. Alon-tastic, that doesn't have the same ring. All right, let's do Starting with Awareness. This is a mindfulness song. Actually, yeah, let's do Starting with Awareness. Yeah, let's do Starting with Awareness. I really need to do TikTok one of these days. Is that right that it's been that long since I've done TikTok? My gosh. Maybe I'll do TikTok. I don't know. I really want to do Starting with Awareness. But I also want to do TikTok, but they're both kind of slow songs. Maybe I'll do TikTok next. TikTok is a simple, haunting song. Quickly written, once and done. Just an inspiration to do a song. This is before the app ever was a thing, to my knowledge. But it's about reminding myself to not pretend like I have endless time, because unfortunately that is not the case. We do not. Here we go. Tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock. I just realized I don't have my, wow, I'm like blasting out without even having my guitar plugged in. That is a trip. Okay, hold on. Ouch, oh my God. I don't have enough room to bend over very well, so that kind of hurt. All right, here we go. Tick tock, on goes the clock. The time it is passing, where does it go? Hold on to it now, I'll never know. 'Cause tick tock, on goes the clock. Thanks a lot. Tick tock, on goes the clock. No need to fear, come in here. All that you need is now and here. 'Cause tick tock, on goes the clock. Thank you. Tick tock, on goes the clock. Your chance is now, Do what you want, it will not wait. Grab it now, don't hesitate. 'Cause tick-tock, tick-tock, on goes the clock. Tick-tock, tick-tock, on goes the clock. Your time is now. I'll show you how. Do what you can. You know I'll lend you a hand. Up here, the view it is so clear. You can do it now. You know I'll show you how. We can make a plan. Just give me your hand. Just tick-tock, tick-tock, on goes the clock. Tick-tock, tick-tock, on goes the clock. Tick-tock, tick-tock, before yours stops. Which hopefully won't be anytime soon. I got to adjust this a little bit. Oh boy, bad things happened. Thanks for all the emoticons, Alon. I love them. The kitty and the flowers. They're kitties, multiple kitties. Those are the easiest ones to see because they show up so tiny on my little chat thing. All right, TikTok. Do you have any special requests, Alon? Anybody can always throw out a request, or just, I always have a default plan, so, which helps me kind of bop around and not redo the same songs over and over, my favorites. Provide some variety. How's the weather over there? Let's chat about the weather. We have had, I don't know if you, we've made the national news. We've had, here in California, we've had 9 atmospheric rivers, according to the PBS NewsHour. 9 atmospheric rivers. Okay, I can do one candle. Let's do it. Then maybe I will do that one next. And then maybe I'll do I Want to Live Before I Die. Instead of, yeah, maybe I'll do that. So I'll do one candle coming up. And so this is going to be song number 3. And then I will do I Want to Live Before I Die for number 4. I will do it next. All right. You just said something about the weather. So let me see. Been windy there, more on the milder side now, back to back side now, it back to two kind of stuff. -2 degrees. Always, you guys do Celsius, right? I am no good at Celsius because we all grew up here in America with different kind of measuring. We use inches and Fahrenheit. 28.4. That's freaking cold. If you meant -2 degrees, did you mean -2 degrees Celsius? Dang. Maybe you didn't mean that. That seems cold. That seems too cold. We are a little concerned here about flooding. We live in an area that's about 10 feet above sea level, and it's in a valley. And that I was right. It is. Oh my God, it is that cold. Holy smokes, Alon. That's really cold. Wow. We usually don't get even freezing, although, we've gotten close. Sometimes we do. So actually, that's not too different. The freezing's like 32 degrees Fahrenheit, so you're fine with it, doesn't bother you. Well, we are kind of nervous. Well, I don't want to say nervous. And we're keeping calm and carrying on, as they say in your country, right? But we are at special risk for flooding in our area. We actually have to carry flood insurance for that reason. Now, it's not localized flooding. It's not minor flooding. It's not like, oh, a little bit of creek overflowed, or, you know, there are other parts of my area that are, and they've had a lot of flooding already, but it's minor. We're sort of all or nothing land. So we're nothing until we're like having our 2-story house completely underwater. So I've been trying to get waterproof totes and figure out what are our most important papers and things that would need to be stored in said totes. It's a little stressful. I think I'm going to need like 20 boxes or something. You stopped watching the news long ago. Yeah, so I'm telling you stuff you haven't heard then. It's yeah, well, it would have been in the news feed. I mean, it was on the news, you know, the US news, that's national news. It's been pretty intense here. Here's another fun phrase, not just atmospheric rivers, but what they've been spun out of something called a bomb cyclone that's been sitting off on the coast. It spins around, and when it comes back again, it shoots out an atmospheric river, and then there's nothing for a day or two, and then it shoots out another atmospheric river. And it's also snowing at an insane level in the mountains just a little bit a ways from us. And so the concern is that you've got all the reservoirs and everything very, very full, and the rivers very, very full from all the rain. And then when the spring comes, if it melts, the snow melts too fast, which springs have been very hot lately with climate change, then we could have a dump of new water on top of everything else. Oh, wow. Well, you would have definitely caught it if you had seen that, if you had been watching weather. Anyway, it's pretty. Ooh. We're trying to, like I said, we're taking videos of everything we own for like insurance purposes. We have our trailer, so we might just be having to go on a very long vacation if we flood out. And I wouldn't be able to broadcast for a while, but I would tweet about it. And you're following me on Twitter, I think, right? Anyway, this isn't likely to happen anytime soon, and it very well may not happen at all, but thanks a lot. It's a little stressful. Let's to that end, let's sing one candle. It's about having stress. And also an extra hugs, yes. Family hugs too, yes. Is that a puppy? I can't see, darn it. They show up so darn small. Because puppy hugs too. So yeah, it's about feeling hopeless. This is a little strong for how I feel about the flooding, but it always goes out to Ukraine. Unbelievable stuff they're continuing to suffer. Just celebrated the New Year. There was a video of these kids celebrating the New Year in this apartment complex, and the next day they showed the apartment where they were just split wide open from a bomb. Unbelievable. A puppy cat. So it's like a combination of a puppy and a cat. Perfect. Let's turn up rather this guitar. When you one short candle in your hands and its flame is slim and it's flickering. Hold on. When the clouds are thick and the moon is thin and your sight extends, come to me, oh, come to me, let us stand as one, lift our candles up together no brighter than the sun. We'll make our way through the night, holding hands warm and tight. More will join as we go, step by step, however slow. So come to me, oh, come to me, let us stand as one. Lift our candle. Sorry. Hi, Cheeky. I got distracted seeing you. Okay, it's an excuse to do that over. We'll make our way through the night, holding hands warm and tight. More will join as we go, step by step, however slow. So come to me, oh, come to me, let us stand as one. Lift our candles up, together no brighter than the sun. To navigate, we'll collaborate, not engage in hate, commit to share one fate. Going peacefully with empathy, integrity, inclusivity. So come to me, oh, come to me, let us stand as one. Lift our candles up, together no brighter than the sun. We let science guide, set the unprovable aside, keep open mind, see what we find. We look inside, see where biocides, expose it to light, invite it to take flight. So come to me, oh, come to me, let us stand as one. Lift our candles up, together no brighter than the sun. It may take time, now and then we'll fall, but someday we'll reach our goals. Safety, equality, opportunity for all humanity. So come to me, oh, come to me, let us stand as one. Lift our candles up, together no brighter than the sun. All right, I can scroll back up. How are we doing, Cheeky? Doing well, doing pretty well. I've been a little bit less stressed today, but I've been a little stressed about flooding in our area. We've had 9 atmospheric rivers spun off from a bomb cyclone that's been sitting off of our coast over the last 3 weeks, I think, almost 3 weeks, a little over 2 weeks, I guess. And we live in a flood-prone area, about 10 feet above sea level, the valley. Thankfully, with all the drought, mostly we've just been filling reservoirs and filling, very low reservoirs and rivers and things like that. But with all the snow dumped in the Sierras, if it melts fast, which it tends to heat up pretty quick around here in spring, it could. I don't know what the odds are, actually, but we haven't seen this much rain in, I don't even know, decades or snow. So it's a little stressful. How are you doing? Thanks for all the emoticons along. We got the candles. And what's the latest one? Is that a heart? Is that this? Again, so small. Not your fault. It's just how it shows up on my screen. I feel like I need to, I don't know, there's got to be something I could do to magnify it. But if I make the window bigger, the emoticons still stay small. So Ugh. Anyway, thanks for requesting that, Alon. I didn't realize how much I needed that. And I hope that was nice for you too as well. Oh, wow. Holy smokes. Really, Alon? Wow. See, we live in an area, a particular suburb where it's a newer suburb and there's what's called a drain, like a big drain that just sucks away any risk of like localized flooding. It's more, we have levees that are blocking off the river from basically filling the valley. And if the levees fail or if they're overtopped because the water's backed up so high, then we will just probably just be like, our 2-story house will be just completely covered in water. It'll be an inland sea, as they call it. Oh, wow, 20 years. 30 years. Wow. We've only been in this house 10 years. The house itself is only 20 years old, so... all right. Wow, I don't have to mark it down because I already marked it down. So I'm going to do I Want to Live Before I Die for the last song. The last song. By the way, be aware when folks make comments like, Cheeky, it might have looked like your thing you saw flooding on TV earlier, wondered if Tiffany was underwater. Oh, yeah. I mean, if you were to watch the national news, you would wonder that because they're talking, I mean, there are pictures of California cities that are underwater. It's a really weird feeling because there's a lot of flooding going on, but we live in an area where it's all or nothing. So you basically feel like our power's really secure. We have mostly underground power, so our power never went out. People were having power going out all around us, in other areas of the region. We never have localized flooding to speak of at all. But we are at high risk of extreme flooding. It's going to be all or nothing. So I've been shopping for waterproof totes. They're like these kind of file boxes and I've been going through to figure out what are our papers that we couldn't do without and other things that we would want to protect. And I'm going to buy a bunch of these things and sort of be ready if not when, if this were to ever happen. Just saying, maybe. And we're also videoing everything in our house for insurance and tax purposes if there's a major flood. It's never seemed like such a real possibility. Hi, Ellen. Big hugs to you too. Love and appreciation also. It's never seemed so real. There's something about having you literally 20 feet, 30 feet out in our yard, we couldn't see the trees because the rain was like as big as your finger and just coming down like sheets. And one night at 3:30 in the morning, we were woken up with the lightning over and over again, filling our room and the windows sounding like somebody was pounding on the screens. I mean, it was just wild for the last 2.5 weeks. That's from going from no rain, hardly ever rain for the last many years. Maybe we'll get 1 or 2 days a year of a little rain, little sprinkles or something. So it was very jarring. So I'm going to do I Want to Live Before I Die for the last song. This is a song about it talks a lot about not letting fear stop you, but this is not about reasonable fear like COVID, caution, and things like that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when you're nervous about something, even though you really are ready, but maybe you just aren't used to doing this thing, whatever it is, and it's really important to you. It's a dream you have. It's something that really matters to you. Yeah. It can also be the kind of feeling you have when you say you hit age 20 or you hit age 30 or you hit age 40 or you hit age 50, like it's the kind of thing where you're like, oh, wow, I'm already that old. I really want to do this thing or that thing, whatever it is. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Alon. Why? If you want to share, you can message me if you don't want to share here. Random, free-floating anxiety or specific things. Oh no, not slept great. Oh no, that'll definitely make you anxious. Just that alone, as you probably know. It definitely, like studies show, it increases anxiety, like bad sleep. Oh, I swore. Okay, here we go. You know, I really wanna live before I die. No growing up with a sigh. I just don't wanna live before I die. There comes a time for some, and that time it ain't for me. Breaking free. Wasn't always so clear to me. You know I've known fear so well. So bad that I can't move through that. No, it's not where I wanna dwell. I wanna live before I die. You know I really wanna live before I die. Just don't wanna live for I die. That is it. That is it. That is it. Here I come, I'm giving all that I've got in me. I wanna live before I die. You know I really wanna live. I really wanna live before I die. I'm growing up with a sigh. I just don't wanna live. Just don't wanna live before I die. Hey, that would be cool. Gotta share my links. Oh, you're asking me to share my links. Oh, nice, Salon. Thank you. That's clever. Well, I just figure I'm telling people Tiffany TLC music. But yeah, that would be probably not the worst idea to do that. Thank you. Yes, indeed. I'm glad it's been dry where you live. It's nice to be dry. I mean, it's important that we get rain. Don't get me wrong. Reasonable rain. Okay. It's atmospheric rivers times 9 out of a cyclone bomb that I'm not happy with. Anyway, thanks for being with me, Alon and Cheeky and others live and replay. Thanks for sharing my links. Thanks for all your awesome emoticons and all of that stuff. Thanks. It means so much. And, you know, we don't spend long together when I'm on. I don't stay for, how long has it been? 43 minutes. You know, I don't do like 3-hour streams, so more manageable. Bye, Cheeky. Take care. Be well. Bye, Alon. I'm going to put up my thank you. I will. We're doing our best. Thankfully, we've got a trailer, so we're ready to escape if there's a problem. But it's not going to be anytime soon, if at all. It's probably more likely if in spring, if the snows melt. By then, we should be even more prepared. So I'm going to put up my little blurb here. The key points follow: Twitter for my rare but important announcements that I only make there, and Twitch, Facebook, or YouTube, best spots to get notified, hop on, chat when I'm live, and have it show up here so we can have some cross-platform connection, which is fun. And I do come on most weeknights at some point between 5:30 and 6:15 p.m. Pacific time, more or less. It's taking a while for my blurb to pop up there. It looks like it came up not once, not twice, but 3 times. It's going to come up here. Oh no, it's showing up in one place and not another. Anyway, thanks for being with me. Until next time, take care, stay safe in all ways, and hope you feel better, Alon, less anxious. I know what that's like. I've dealt with anxiety many times. Until next time, bye. Thank you. Bye, you guys.